I am Mr. Ebrima Ceesay, a nurse from the Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital, Banjul, the Gambia, selected by the Merck Foundation for the Critical Care Nursing Training Program at Krishna Vishwa Vidyapeeth, Karat. I'm very thankful to the foundation for this great opportunity to learn, to build on my knowledge, to provide intensive care nursing, intensive care service to patients of my country. Specialty care in my country is a bit challenging, especially when it comes to the field of nursing. There are very few specialty care or specialty training that is being offered, such as the pediatrics, midwifery, but then when it comes to critical care nursing, there is no specialty care training for critical nursing. So it's definitely something very challenging in my country. The two things that I think are really critical when it comes to specialty care in my country are, one, the knowledge and the specialist, knowledge as specialist, knowledge in specialist. Also the resources when it comes to specialty care, because first thing, you need the specialist. Everyone have knowledge at some extent, but if you are a specialist in a particular field, you are an expert in that particular area, and you can provide intensive, adequate training to people who might need that service. So the specialist, having specialists in that particular field is really important and is challenging in my country. And the resources as well. Sometimes you can have the knowledge to do a particular procedure or to perform a particular thing, but if you don't have the resources, the right resources, it's very challenging, because you want to get an outcome for your patient. So if you don't have the right resources to do a particular procedure, it's definitely really very challenging in my country. This training is definitely very important for me, my patient, and my country at large, because as they commonly say, knowledge is power. So if you don't have the knowledge to do a particular thing, you do it haphazardly, you do it without the scientific rationale, and you get lucky sometimes to get an outcome. But if you have the knowledge to do a particular procedure, to do a particular intervention, or to do a particular management for your patient, there you can know whether your outcome is scientific based or is based on luck. So the training is definitely very important for me, my country, and my patients, because the knowledge that is gained from this training program is going to benefit the whole of my country, as my hospital is a teaching hospital, also a referral hospital. So it's definitely very important for my patient and my country. The areas of exposure, if I'm to put it in chronological order, my first exposure was at the critical care ward, that's ward 15, where I got to interact with nurses, specialists, and critically ill patients that were admitted in that particular ward. That exposure too was very, very helpful. But for me, the casualty was the best, because the emergency doctors that are there, the residents, the consultant, HOD, everyone was definitely trying to help us learn one or two things that will benefit us for the purpose of the training. The ultimate goal is to learn, and I believe I have learned something, and something is added to what I have known. So I believe the knowledge gained from this training will be very helpful for my people. I'm hopeful that certain resources also be available in my country, so that these things can be put into efficient practice. My advice for people coming for this fellowship program next is to get themselves prepared, to a different part of the world, to a different culture, to a different environment. Your ultimate goal is to learn, so you need to be prepared. And to learn, you need to focus. You need to have an objective. You need to know what you're going for. So, and you need to be very serious about what you're going for. So, it's very important for the next aspirant batch of this program to be very focused, to be prepared, and to know their objectives and be ready to face challenges and learn. That's their ultimate objective of being here. So I expect them to be prepared, focused, and be willing to learn. To optimize this training program is very, very important. It's it's a great opportunity for us. It's definitely a great opportunity for us. You get to come to a different part of the world, where you're going to see things that we did not have the opportunity to have in our country. When we came here, we were definitely very amazed with the facilities they have, some of the staff they have who are very willing to teach, who are very willing to share with us their experience. It's definitely very fascinating, and the structure they have in place, how patients are admitted, how patients are seen, diagnosis, how diagnoses are made, the interventions. It's definitely very fascinating. I am very thankful for the foundation. This is really great. It's definitely very huge opportunity for us, as I said earlier. Being selected to come and learn alone is something else, and the facilities, the things they provided for us during the course of this training is definitely amazing. So I need to thank them, and I don't think I can even thank them enough, but I can say thank you to the Merck Foundation for the program. So it's definitely very important for us. It's definitely very important for me, and I believe I've learned something, and I'm definitely very, very amazed. I'm definitely very, very thankful to the foundation for this great, great opportunity.